just spew complete nonsense like, oh, who knows if you're getting enough nutrients and la-di-da. None of this is research, none of this is evidence. You haven't provided any evidence that a 100% plant-based diet for anyone of any age is particularly dangerous. Murder.
There's nothing about meat that in any way stimulates brain development.
If those on plant-based diets don't get enough vitamin B12, we may start getting increased risk of cognitive deficits and brain shrinkage and stroke and depression and nerve and bone damage.
I love it. Is it ever possible for the numbers to be too low? My LDL is 57 and my total cholesterol is 99, and I've had regular non-vegan doctors worry about me.
Well, we've actually had the concerns, just to be upfront about it, is that your brain would go away because the brain has a lot of cholesterol.
Uh-huh.
And so if your cholesterol is too low, perhaps wound healing, tissue healing is going to be a problem.
The Honolulu Heart Study, which was a good study, took thousands of people, followed them out for decades, and did find that those who ate tofu in midlife actually had accelerated cognitive decline later in life.
DHA and EPA. But if you aren't making enough of this stuff to keep your brain healthy, there are studies showing that as the decades go by, long-term vegans can suffer brain shrinkage and dementia risk.
I even have patients right now who are in great health in their 90s, but they're demented because they were on vegan diets and didn't take DHA. And I've taken their blood and found the DHA levels to be almost non-existent.
And meat eaters can cheat. The flesh of oily fish like sardines contains preformed EPA and DHA. Right? So fish eaters don't have to worry so much about this ratio, don't have to worry so much about this enzyme, because they're getting EPA and DHA directly into their diet.
I'm gonna inject this into myself. I took the B12 because I was a little worried that I was B12 deficient because I am getting some psychotic symptoms which can happen from a B12 deficiency. If I am getting any sort of brain damage or neurological damage from a B12 deficiency, that's permanent.